It's Liliana the Magnificent, and welcome back to my main city, Dukes of Honey. In this video, I am going to cover the daily specials that were offered in the beta release of the 2021 fall event. So, within the fall event, there is this daily special option. And this is where you can also, once a day, potentially switch your daily special. Now, if you do switch it, you cannot go back. But what we're going to do is we're going to hop over. We are going to look at what was offered in the beta event and talk about some of the buildings and whatnot and what you might want to be going after. I do want to preface, since this was the beta release, I know it does have the option to not offer these in the same order or even offer them whatsoever. So just be mindful that this is kind of just a guideline, but not really a set. This is going to happen. So, one of the first things, and one that I know if you are after attack, and I don't know if there's also a defense bonus. We'll have to check. I think so. For your attacking army, the harvest set from the 2020 event from last year is something that you might want to go after in this event. So, first off, I guess I should probably say if your focus is attack and defense for your attacking army, the Golden Crops special event building for this 2021 event is not something that you're going to necessarily be interested in. This is really nice for forge points, goods, also for getting one-up kits. This is the first time they're offering fragments for a one-up kit, I believe. And this building also does give goods to your guild treasury. So nice for that. However, if your focus is guild battlegrounds and attack, then this building is probably not one you're going to want to go for. But let's pop in because you all know me. I still haven't even finished last year's, and I can't even figure out what it's called. Oh, let's just look because I don't even remember. I mean, we'll have to just see. We'll just have to see, you guys. We're just looking. I know, what a waste of time. But I there it is. I did type in harvest. Did I not? Oh my gosh, I don't know. But so there is this harvest barn. I will say that the harvest barn itself is not necessarily what you want to go for per se, because you can kind of create lots of different variations with all the little set pieces. I would highly suggest you go and check out Mooing Cat's videos because he always has the best options for how to arrange all the little set pieces, and I'm pretty sure in his versions he does not actually use this harvest barn at all, but this is an option, so kind of get a little gander look see. You can see that you do need 6 different set pieces touching this in order to get that full 8 forge points, the goods, the metals, the additional extra forge points and supplies. Kind of build up boosts on this. However, along with it too, there is all of these harvest field selection kits, and these are all of the additional little pieces. And if I remember right, the things that you want are the wheat fields, because that gives you the 12% attack boost, and it is the orchard yard, that defense 8% for your attacking army. Now, be mindful in order to get these to work. You can see that there's that little 2 that you need. So you need these touching 2 other things. So what a lot of people have done is they did this autumn scarecrow and the begonia bench. And I will actually quick pop over to my other world so you can see what that setup looks like. Granted, it is not the perfect, most wonderful setup, but it is a basic setup of it. So I will show it to you because I do have it over there. I don't have it over here. I did actually set this up last year, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. But here it is. That's how I have it set up. So I've got the wheat field, I've got the orchard yard, and then I have those 2. So that's just a very basic setup for it. But this is definitely something that you're going to want to go after if your focus is the attack, because the 2021 special event building does not give you that. Okay. Alrighty, let's look at some other ones. They are offering a level 1 outpost, which is awesome as well. There is the Mill of Fall. Now, you guys, I am going to go back to my other city. We're just leapfrogging back and forth. But the Mill of Fall I used to have in my city. I no longer do. I finally put it in my inventory. It was not something that I necessarily needed. I wouldn't say it's something that you necessarily need to go after, but this is what it looks like. I will show you. The colorful mill is the fully upgraded version out of all of the mills that I went for at the time. And it does give forge points and some goods and metals and things. But honestly, I mean, there's a lot better. Here's the Millifall upgrade kit if you want to see all of the options when you're done. Ta-da! There's the colorful mill. That's the one I have. There's also the sunflower mill, which gives more goods focused. And then the aqu- aqu- oh no, aqueous mill of fall gives even more goods. Oh, jeepers creepers. Anyway, that's the Millifall option. As a reward, there is also the cider mill. I do have a flourishing cider mill within my inventory. That's the fully upgraded. I don't have any out anymore just because of the space that it takes up, but it does give goods, it does give forge points. This does act as a production building that can be tied to your era, which is really nice. There's also just the plain cider mill upgrades, so you can kind of see how many you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 5 to get to that flourishing cider mill itself. So just be mindful of that. The cider mill alone does give a good amount of supplies, and being that it is only a 2x3, it is also really nice to use within your city just for production quests that asks you to do quests for so many productions of your age or a previous era age. So I keep that around just in case. However, you can also use sleigh builders for that same thing. You can't really see those sleigh builders. There it is. They're tiny 2x3 as well. That's for the winter event though. Okay, let's look. There's also Renault Kits, which are fantastic for if you're thinking about aging up an era. You always want to make sure to have a nice supply of either Renault Kits or 1-Up Kits within your inventory. Pond of Fall is just a decoration. I would say not worth it. Shrine of Knowledge is really good if you're first starting out and you want extra forge points, but it's not necessarily something that you're going to want to keep around for the long term. The September Cottage, I still have that in my inventory or in my city. I have the final version, the Appleton Cottage. It does give 10% for your attacking army, which is why I kept it, along with 4 forge points. So that's really nice. It does give a bonus for your defending army, which doesn't necessarily matter to me as much, but it is there. It's not something I would focus on as much. I would say the harvest field selection kits are more important for you. Tactician's Towers, I would avoid. That's for your defending army. The Forest of Fall. I wonder if that's also a decoration. Must be. I don't know. Just kind of peeking. The Sentinel Outpost upgrades are honestly fantastic. That's the one that is happening right now for today's daily special. But these little 1x1 buildings give you a 4% for your attacking army, which is fantastic. So they are offering the level 1 and the upgrade this event. So absolutely something that's a worthwhile to go after. And then store buildings are great too. Now you can also, like I said, switch your daily specials and get an alternate. And I think they're pretty much keeping along the same lines. But make sure if there isn't something that you like each day to switch it out to see if there is something that you're going to want to get. I will also say be mindful that saving up all of your ingredients and spending them all at once is going to hopefully increase your chances of getting the daily special that you want versus like spreading it out and spending some every single day. So just be mindful of that. For an event like this, you do want to save up for the long run. Let's also peek in the league and see if there's anything that's really awesome at the end. They've got a lot of that golden crops. which if that building is not something you necessarily want, then it doesn't necessarily matter. However, the Sentinel outposts are very nice, and it is already a fully upgraded level 2. So this is tied to how many things you're baking. So your focus is not necessarily getting the daily specials, but getting as many stars as you can. So just be mindful of that for the league if that's something that matters to you. All right, you guys. Hopefully this video was helpful. Look for a few more on this event and enjoy your baking. Make sure to come and join me on my live streams, and also down below you'll also see little plugs for my Discord, so you'll be notified when I put out new videos and also when I live stream there. All right. Bye guys.